everyone, this is Jane with Barlow Herbal, and a couple of days ago I put in a search, what are the 20 natural remedies that are relevant and widely used for various health concerns in 2023? And I wanted to see what it would bring up based on what I knew I've been using for myself and my family. How would it compare? And I was pleasantly surprised by all of the things on here because most of them I'm familiar with, and I've used most of them at one time or the other. In fact, if not all of them, looking at it. So I just want to go over this really quick and see if any of these resonate with you, or if maybe these are something that you can tuck in to your supplement routine to help you with various health concerns. And so I'll just go through this. First one, not surprisingly, is turmeric. It is known for its anti-inflammation and to help with pain. So it's very good for inflammation and pain. It also can help with joint pain, and it's a powerful antioxidant. One of my favorites. Second is honey. Now, honey can actually soothe a sore throat and can act as a natural cough suppressant. In fact, if you've used our very popular throat spray, it's not only got all of those herbs in it and some essential oils, but it's an organic vegetable glycerin and honey base. And that honey is one of the things that helps soothe your throat and acts as a natural cough suppressant, which is absolutely amazing. Number 3 on this list is ginger. Now, I love ginger because it's nausea relief, it's good for digestion issues, and it's also a powerful anti-inflammatory. Now, a couple weeks ago, I put a little recipe for an inflammation digestive shot that has fresh ginger root, fresh turmeric root, and then it's got orange and lemons, fresh squeezed orange and lemon juice. I'll put that recipe below this video too. Perfect. It's a perfect 1 ounce shot for every single day. You've got the fresh ginger, the fresh turmeric, and it can go after these things. And this is all in a prevention, right? So we don't want to wait until we get a health concern. We want to have prevention as part of our lifestyle. Now, number 3 is eucalyptus oil, which is really good for relieving congestion and improving your respiratory health. A lot of people like to diffuse eucalyptus oil in their essential oil diffuser. And I'm sure many of you have done that. It's something I've done. It's something I love. I also love the smell of eucalyptus. So eucalyptus oil. Now the next on here is lavender oil, also in a diffuser. And this is what it has been used for many, many, many years besides just this year. Relaxation, stress reduction, and sleep. You know, lavender is just one of those beautiful, beautiful essential oils that first of all, it smells amazing, and there are so many beautiful properties to it. Next on this list is peppermint oil, which is used for relieving headaches, indigestion, and muscle pain. If you've ever used a salve with peppermint oil in it, even maybe peppermint and eucalyptus, that makes your muscles feel so good. Relieves pain, goes after inflammation. An amazing oil. Aloe vera is right up there. When you apply it topically, aloe vera can soothe sunburns and skin irritations. Of course, right? Chamomile tea is known for its calming properties and can aid with anxiety and sleep problems. I know that when our grandkids sleep over, because it's such a routine, a cup of chamomile tea before they go to bed, it's not because they have trouble sleeping, but it's just one of those traditions that we have and a habit because it's something I do. And it's like if I'm making myself a cup of chamomile tea, my grandkids always want a cup of chamomile tea too. And putting a tiny bit of local honey in it adds that little bit of sweetness. It soothes your throat. Absolute perfection. Echinacea can often boost the immune system and reduce the severity of colds. So that's right up in there, this list of 20. Next is garlic, and it's very popular because of its antimicrobial properties, which is, I love garlic. I love garlic in my food. I love garlic raw. I love garlic baked. I like garlic anytime, in any way you want to make it. So I think that can be an individual thing, and of course there's that joke, if you're going to be eating garlic, hopefully everybody that you're with is going to be eating garlic too. But I absolutely love garlic. Now here's another one, apple cider vinegar, which is believed to help with weight loss, digestion, and blood sugar control. This is one of those things that a shot of apple cider vinegar can make you pucker, but find raw, organic, made of the mother apple cider vinegar, and you've got a really powerful health aid that does so many things. And this came up on a random list that, I guess it's not really random, but it's not a list that I personally came up with. This came up in a search, okay? Next is cranberry juice, which a lot of people use to prevent urinary tract infections because of the polyphenols and all of the benefits of a cranberry. Next is oatmeal. Oatmeal can soothe irritated skin and is commonly used in skincare products. So this is not talking about oatmeal as a food ingested. This is talking about using oatmeal, like you've heard of an oatmeal bath, or using oatmeal in soap or whatever, right? So oatmeal showed up. Lemon balm, which I love lemon balm. It aids in relaxation, stress reduction, and sleep improvement, right? Peppermint tea, helpful for soothing digestive discomfort and reducing bloating. So if you're not a tea drinker, become a tea drinker. Not just for, the benefits of helping you relax, but there are so many beautiful health benefits and relaxation, even just holding a warm cup of tea. This can take a little bit of a habit, like with anything. In fact, when I don't want to drink, my husband cooks these amazing meals, and he'll pull out a bottle of wine, nice bottle of wine on a Wednesday. And if I don't want to have if I don't want to have a whole bottle of wine, if I don't want to drink a glass of wine and not be tempted, I will brew myself up a cup of tea so that I have something to sip on. And sometimes it's a matter of just, there is that little bit of willpower, I will admit, when it comes to something like that. But to me, getting the tea habit in is a really beautiful thing. In fact, one of the best things that you can do for high blood pressure is hibiscus tea. And hibiscus isn't on this list, but I'm going to tuck that in there. Valerian root. Now we have valerian root in our Artran tincture along with blue vervain, but valerian root is a natural remedy for insomnia and anxiety. And I have seen that act and be remarkably effective for anxiety, insomnia. Sometimes you can't just shut your brain off because it's just going with so much that's going on. Well, valerian root is a beautiful, beautiful herb to bring the monkey brain down, calm and soothe anxiety, and to help with insomnia. I love valerian. Now, valerian is one of those herbs that's a bitter, and it kind of has a reputation of smelling like dirty socks. It's got a real pungent smell to it. But once you really bring these herbs into your apothecary and you have them available when you need them, they become a normal part of these are the ways that we prevent getting sick and the way we help ourselves heal when we do get sick. Arnica. Now, arnica, we actually have arnica infused oil in our sticks and stones. Arnica is good for bruising and the pain associated with a bruise. I've seen people heal bruises so quickly using arnica oil. Now, you can also take little arnica tablets internally to help with a bruise, which is awesome. There's only 3 left on here. So chia seeds, they're high in omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and antioxidants, and they promote heart and digestive health. I love chia seeds. I put them in homemade protein bars, and sometimes I'll even put chia seeds in cookies. Like if I make oatmeal cookies, if I make chocolate chip cookies, which I don't make cookies very often, but when I do, I'll throw in a couple of like flax seeds and chia seeds, and it just seems to it makes me feel better about feeding my family cookies and eating a cookie. So I would say chia seeds, super easy to add to like a bowl of oatmeal, super easy to add to a smoothie, and even to your cooking, to your sauces, to your soups. Now, when you do add chia seeds to things like soups, it can make it thicker. So you do need to be careful because those seeds expand and it can make your foods thicker. Like if you add them to a smoothie, drink the smoothie fairly quickly, because if you let it sit over the morning or even over a couple hours, you'll have a really thick smoothie to get down, which can be kind of tough. Second from the last is coconut oil. It's used for skin and hair care, as well as for oil pulling for oral health. If you've never done oil pulling, I would suggest looking it up. oil pulling with coconut oil. So many good antibacterial properties in coconut oil. Perfect, absolutely perfect. It's just basically taking a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of coconut oil, letting it kind of melt in your mouth, and then just pulling it around through your teeth and gums, kind of swishing with it for, I like to do 60, 90 seconds, sometimes 2 or 3 minutes of just simply pulling the coconut oil, and then you basically just spit it out. And here's a tip, spit it out in the trash rather than in your sink, because you don't want it to solidify and you don't want the oil going down your sink, because once coconut oil gets cold, it gets solid. And the melting point on coconut oil is like 72 degrees. So it's got a pretty high melt point, a pretty low melt point. Anyway, the last one here is saw palmetto. Now, saw palmetto is been used for men for prostate health and managing urinary symptoms. So that was an interesting search I did. I thought it would be really fascinating to see if maybe in the comments let me know this. How many of these plants and these remedies, how many of these remedies were you unfamiliar with? So there's 20. Turmeric, honey, ginger, eucalyptus oil, lavender oil, peppermint oil, aloe vera, chamomile tea, echinacea, garlic, apple cider vinegar, cranberry juice, oatmeal, lemon balm, peppermint tea, valerian root, arnica, chia seeds, coconut oil, and saw palmetto. That's a big list of 20, and I will tell you, I'm familiar with all of those, and I should be, right? So let me know if any of those are new to you, or what you would have put on this list for common health ailments that people searched for in 2023. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. Let me know what you think about this list, and we'll talk to you soon.